Wow, the gold just clawed back a bit after that steep fall. It's still a sell signal, but we're seeing some resistance around TP1. Chat's all wow the waterfall, and let's see if there's resistance, like we're watching a thrilling drama. At SkillsDev S9V is happy with an entry, while at Tupai Officials is thinking, here good entry buy I think. Even in a strong trend, never forget that markets breathe. Will this be a true reversal, or just a pit stop before another drop? Look at that gold. It dipped right to TP1, almost perfectly, and now it's trying to find its footing. Chat's all over the place, some asking, can we buy now? And others calling for a strong sell. It's like a cat trying to decide between tuna and salmon. At Tupai Officials, thinks TP1 might be a good buy entry. Remember, the market loves to play mind games, so stick to your strategy. Will it bounce hard from TP1, or are we set for a deeper drop to TP2? Look at that chart. Gold is definitely testing that TP1 level, trying to decide if it wants to be a lion or a lamb. Chat's still buzzing, some calling for a bearish engulfing, and others asking, can we buy now? It's like a guessing game, but with real pips. At Akasamosai 23 is confirming M15, and at Monadaniels is asking if they can buy. Always remember, patience is a virtue in trading, like waiting for the perfect moment to pounce. As Benjamin Franklin wisely said, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. So, keep learning, keep watching those signals, and don't rush your trades. Look at this chart dancing around TP1. It's like gold can't decide if it wants to be a bull or a bear, but our sell signal is still holding strong. The live poll says 53% are bullish, but 30% are bearish, and 13% are just waiting. It's a real catfight out there. At Lua is already talking about TP3 again. Remember, even when the market is indecisive, sticking to your plan is key. Will the bulls finally take? As the famous speculator George Soros once said, markets are constantly in a state of uncertainty and flux. So, keep your eyes peeled and always manage that risk. Oh hi. Look at that lovely red candle, diving straight for TP2. The sell signal is truly paying off. Chat's a mix of hold sell and stupid buyers. It's always a party when the market moves. Atakasamosai 23 is having a field day, confirming 1000% sell. At Chelanekod 9774, just tapped a 15M FVG, so they are seeing the same thing. This is why we trust the signals, folks, not just our gut feelings. As Jesse Livermore, the legendary stock trader, said, "The game of speculation is the most fascinating game in the world. Just make sure you're playing smart and not getting caught in the crossfire." Look at that perfect drop. It just hit TP2 like a well-aimed laser pointer. Chat's exploding with "I recover my losses" and "OMG thanks." Atakasamosai 23 is still shouting 1000% sell confirm. At Chelanekod 9774 is already thinking about re-entering buys. This is what we call a perfect scalping opportunity. Always remember to secure those profits. Will it bounce hard from TP2? Or, as Warren Buffett famously said, be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful. Caring right now, some are fearful, but we're just following the signals to snatch those pips. Wow, look at that bounce off TP2. It's almost like the market is saying, "Just kidding, I'm not done yet." Chat's getting wild now, with at Chelanekod 9774 shouting "Re-enter buys incoming," and at Tupai officials declaring "I am buying the abyss." At Tai Capone is holding a little sell, still hoping for more downside. Remember, even after hitting a target, the market can be a tricky cat. Always keep an eye on those trends. As old trading wisdom goes, the trend is your friend until it bends. Stay nimble and adjust your strategy like a true scalping pro. Look at this chart, it's a real roller coaster. After that bounce, it seems like the bears are trying to claw their way back in. Chat's still split. At Tupai officials is back to bear after buying the abyss, and at Munana Daniels got 30 pips from 87. The current trend is saying bearish on the 1 minute, but bullish on almost every other time frame. This is why scalping requires quick reflexes and a keen eye for those subtle shifts. Will the longer time frames pull it back up? As the famous trader Bernard Baruch said, "Don't try to buy at the bottom and sell at the top. Just keep your focus on the signals and ride the waves, wherever they may lead." Look at this chart dancing. It's still hovering around TP2, not quite sure if it wants to keep falling or bounce back up. Chat's still buzzing. At Daniels got 30 pips and is now bearish on 1M watchout, while at Ty Capone is still looking for a buyback at 51.40. The 1 minute is bearish, but almost everything else is bullish. This is where a scalper needs to be quick and decisive, like a cat pouncing on a toy. Is this the calm before a storm, or just some market indecision? Oh, the plot thickens. It's bouncing around TP1 now, almost like it's teasing us. Chat's a wild mix. At Tupai officials is declaring London is bullish and then bear is manipulation, while at Goosp 277 is shouting buy now. The trend analysis is still showing bullish across most timeframes, but that 1 minute is still giving a hint of bearishness. This is where patience is a virtue, and impulsiveness can claw away your profits. As the legendary Jesse Livermore said, there is nothing new in Wall Street. There can't be because speculation is as old as the hills. Always trust your signals, not just the market's mood swings. Look at that chart go. It's pushing hard towards TP1, almost like it heard us talking about it. Chat's still a mix of emotions. At Tupai officials is flip-flopping from bear is manipulation to it all bullish in all-time frame. And at Goose 277 is confident with a buy entry. The trend analysis is mostly bullish. Even that stubborn 1 minute is finally showing green. This is what we call a perfect opportunity. If you caught the buy, will it smash through TP1 and climb higher, or will it find resistance there? As the famous Benjamin Franklin didn't quite say, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, especially when scalping gold. Always remember to manage your risk, even when the market looks promising. Oh hi. It's still flirting with TP1, trying to decide its next move. Chat's on fire. At Tupai officials is celebrating, Baby Green is giving us money today, and I am up $100. While at Paulo Fernandes Strabo is asking if it will go to 5,300 or 4,200. All timeframes are flashing bullish now. Even the 1 minute is getting in on the action. This looks like a solid green day for many. Will it break through TP1 and aim for high? As the famous quote goes, fortune favors the bold, but only if they set their stop loss. Keep those eyes peeled, and those pips will be yours. Well, what do we have here? The chart is still playing coy around TP1, bouncing around like a cat with a laser pointer. Chat's still a mix of excitement and strategy. At XAUUSD is celebrating WA TP3 guys, while at XAUUSD is calling for a retest at 51.75. All the trend indicators are still flashing bullish. This is looking like a great day to be a gold scalper. Will it finally break through TP1 and zoom? As the saying goes, buy the rumor, sell the news, but in scalping it's more like, buy the green, sell the greed. Keep those signals close and your profits closer. Look at this chart. It's showing an entry at 5,198.32, which then went down past TP1 and TP2. Chat is buzzing, with at XAUUSD saying WA TP3 guys, while at XAUUSD is talking about a retest at 51.75. The current trend is definitely bullish across almost all timeframes, but the recent action was clearly a beautiful drop. Always remember, even in a strong trend, there are fantastic scalp. Did you catch that sweet sell signal, or are you waiting for the next bounce? As the famous quote says, the trend is your friend until it bends, and sometimes those bends are pure gold for scalpers. Stay sharp and let's catch those pips. Look at that. We saw a strong entry at 5,198.32, which then dipped below TP1 and TP2. Chat is lively. At TUPI officials is celebrating with uptrend law and buy dip and it goes, while at ZIVK 6071 is asking, should I buy now? The current trend is still mostly bullish across most timeframes, but that was a beautiful drop that gave some fantastic scalping opportunity. Always be ready for those quick shifts. Did you catch that quick sell, or are you waiting for the next upward push? As the trading gurus say, patience is a virtue, especially when waiting for the perfect entry or exit. Stay agile and let's keep those pips flowing. Look at this chart, it's a wild ride. We just saw a strong sell signal at 5,198.32, which dropped all the way past TP1 and TP2. Chat is absolutely buzzing with excitement and questions. At TUPI officials is declaring uptrend law and buy dip and it goes, while at ZIVK 6071 is asking, should I buy now? The current trend is still predominantly bullish across most timeframes, but that was a beautiful counter-trend move. Remember, even in a strong trend, there are fantastic scalping opportunities in both directions if you're quick. Did you catch that sweet sell signal, or are you waiting for the bounce? As the trading wisdom goes, the market has a way of humbling even the most confident, but we are here to conquer. Stay sharp and let's keep those pips coming. Wow, what a ride! We just watched a strong sell signal at 5,198.32, cascade right past TP1 and TP2. Chat is a goldmine of reactions. At Tupai officials is talking about being not greedy after a buy dip, while at King Shot U60 is eager for 51.75. The trend indicators are mostly bullish across the board, but that recent drop proves that quick scalping moves are always on the table. Did you manage to catch any pips on that dip, or are you waiting for the next setup? As they say in the trading world, fortune favors the bold, but patience pays the bills. Stay sharp, and let's keep those pips coming. Look at this chart action. We just watched a fantastic sell signal at 5,198.32 hit TP1 and TP2, and it's still looking like it could go for TP3. Chat is going wild. At King Shot U60 is saying please gold down and retest 51.75 please, while at Tupai officials is cheering green. While the current trend is still mostly bullish across multiple timeframes, those quick scalping opportunities on the downside are. Remember, even in a strong trend, smart traders can profit from temporary pullbacks. Did you manage to catch any pips on that downward move, or are you preparing for the next bounce? As the trading wisdom goes, the best trades are often the ones you don't take, but sometimes you just have to pounce. Stay sharp and let's keep those pips coming. Look at this chart action, simply perfect for scalping. That sell signal at 5,198.32 was a goldmine, hitting TP1 and TP2, and now it's flirting with TP3 at 5,174.06. The chat is a flurry of emotions. At King Shot U60 is practically begging for gold to retest 51.75 please, while at Tupai officials is seeing green but then asking, green, why so weak? Despite the recent dip, remember, even when the trend is bullish, those sharp reversals offer fantastic opportunities for quick pips if you're nimble. Are you eyeing a bounce back up, or do you think gold has more dipping to do? As they say, buy the rumor, sell the news, but in scalping, it's more like buy the dip, sell the rip. Stay focused, and let's keep those pips rolling in. What a chart, it's a true cat and mouse game. That sell signal at 5,198.32 just kept giving, hitting TP1, TP2, and now TP3 at 5,174.06 has been reached. The chat is absolutely purring with activity. At DT Trading Tips is saying this trend bias is weak AF, while at Tupai officials is declaring sell us strong with some grumpy emojis. Even with this sharp dip, the current trend remember what they say, the trend is your friend until it bends, but scalping lets us play both sides. Do you think this downward move has more room to run, or are we looking at a bounce soon? As the famous quote goes, the stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient. But sometimes, quick paws are better. Stay vigilant, and let's keep those pips coming in. What a chart, it's a true cat and mouse game. That sell signal at 5,198.32 just kept giving, hitting TP1, TP2, and now TP3 at 5,174.06 has been reached. The chat is absolutely purring with activity. At DT Trading Tips is saying this trend bias is weak AF, while at Tupai Officials is declaring seller strong with some grumpy emojis. Even with, remember what they say, the trend is your friend until it bends, but scalping lets us play both sides. Do you think this downward move has more room to run, or are we looking at a bounce soon? As the famous quote goes, the stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient. But sometimes, quick paws are better. Stay vigilant, and let's keep those pips coming in. Look at these charts, they're like a catnip buffet. That sell signal at 5,198.32 just kept giving, hitting all three TPs. Chat is buzzing. At King Shot U60 wants more down, but at Jesrel Mazabe 2,765 is eyeing a buy target of 52.28. Even with that dip, the overall trend is still showing bullish signals across most timeframes. Remember, fortune favors the bold, but also the prepared. As I always say, scalping is like fishing for pips, quick in, quick out, and always have a net ready. Keep those eyes peeled, and let's catch some more pips. Look at this chart action, it's a real roller coaster. That sell signal at 5,198.32 was absolutely perfect, hitting all three TPs like a champ. The chat is a flurry of opinions. At DocCSG thinks it's just a structure formation, while at SkillsDev S9V sees a sideway market. At Tupai Officials is even warning, don't entry here guys. Despite the recent dip, the current trend indicators across most timeframes are still showing bullish signals, which is interesting. Remember, the only way to make a small fortune in the market is to start with a large fortune and lose most of it, unless you're scalping smart. Do you think this sideways movement is just a pause before another big move? As I always say, chop till you drop. Pips into your pocket. Keep those eyes glued to the screen, and let's find the next golden opportunity. the drama on this chart is absolutely delicious. That previous sell signal was a goldmine, hitting all those profit targets like a pro. The chat is a flurry of activity, with @Tupai officials warning "Don't entry here, guys," and @Goosp 277 adding "Nuo entry trap it is." It's interesting how the current trend indicators are still flashing bullish across most timeframes, even with this choppy action. Remember the golden rule: buy low, sell high. As I always say, a watched pot never boils, but a watched chart always has pips. Let's keep those eyes sharp and ready for the next opportunity. Look at this chart, it's a real head-scratcher, isn't it? That sell signal at 5,198.32 was absolutely spot on, hitting all 3 TPs like a pro. The chat is a riot of opinions. @Tupai officials is screaming, "Don't entry here, guys," and it's a trap, while @Mr. El Wapo is boldly asking anyone else in buys. It's fascinating how the current trend box still shows bullish across all timeframes, even though we're seeing this choppy consolidation. Do you think this consolidation is building up for a massive breakout? Or are we just going to keep ranging for a while? As I always say, when in doubt, zoom out. And then scalp the small moves. Caring, let's keep those eyes peeled for the next golden opportunity. Look at this chart, it's a true masterpiece of market dynamics. That previous sell signal was absolutely perfect, hitting all 3 TPs with style. The chat is on fire with conflicting views. @Tupai officials is still shouting, "It's a trap," and @Froze Chicken is asking entry sell. It's intriguing that the current trend box is still showing bullish across almost all timeframes, despite this current sideways dance. Remember, a fool and his money are soon parted, so always trade with a plan, not just a whim. Do you think this consolidation is a slingshot for a bigger move, or are we stuck in a range for now? As I always say, when the market zigs, you zag. And grab some pips, let's keep those eyes sharp and ready. What a wild ride this chart is giving us. That previous sell signal was absolutely golden, hitting all 3 profit targets with precision. The chat is buzzing with conflicting advice. @Tupai officials is still cautioning, "It's a trap," while @Eliofo09 is confidently stating, "If in 2-minute clays above 51.94 I buy." It's quite interesting how the current trend box still shows bullish across almost all timeframes, even with this choppy. Remember the wise words. The stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient. Do you think this consolidation is a spring for a big move, or are we settling into a range for a bit? As I always say, the trend is your friend until it bends, then scalp again. Keep those eyes sharp for the next opportunity. Look at that chart go. That last sell signal was pure gold, hitting all TPs like a champ. The chat is absolutely wild. At Zollnandolivestry is saying no risky, no Ferrari, and at Bands 97 is calling for a sell, TP 5175. Even with all this action, the current trend box is still stubbornly bullish across almost all timeframes. Remember, fortune favors the bold, but also the well-planned. Do you think we're seeing a true reversal here, or just a temporary bounce? As I always say, chop till you drop, then scalp the top. Keep those eyes peeled for the next perfect setup. Oh, the drama on this chart. That previous sell signal was absolutely perfect, hitting all three TPs like a digital sniper. The chat is a flurry of predictions. At Skillsdev S9V is declaring, next entry is coming, guys, while at Alarabani 7 is wisely noting, if it go upper than 5,195.5 should go for buy. Even with this current dip, the current trend box is still overwhelmingly bullish across almost all timeframes. As I always say, buy the rumor, sell the news, and scalp the chop in between. Let's keep a keen eye out for the next golden opportunity. Look at this chart, playing mind games again. That last sell signal was like a cat's paw, precise and profitable, hitting all three TPs. The chat is a flurry of activity. At Alarabani 7, thinks otherwise TP3 is going to touched, while at Munadaniels is just chilling, saying London in 20 min. It's fascinating that the current trend box still screams bullish across almost all timeframes despite this little dip. Remember the golden rule? Risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. Do you see that? As I always say, the market is a puzzle, and I've got the perfect strategy to solve it. Keep those trading whiskers twitching. Look at this chart, doing its best impersonation of a roller coaster. That previous sell signal was absolutely perfect, hitting all three TPs like a digital dot. The chat is a riot of opinions. At Tupai Officials is giving us up, down, while at Chantal Mayabituef is asking a very sensible question about buying a challenge. It's quite the paradox that the current trend box still boldly displays bullish across nearly all timeframes, despite the dips. As I always say, when in doubt, zoom out. And then scalp the dips. Let's keep those trading senses sharp for the next move.
Oh hi.
That last sell signal was like a perfectly executed pounce, bagging all 3 TPs. The chat is absolutely buzzing. At Tupai officials is talking about a double top on the 1-minute chart, and at XAUUSD is questioning the risk. Despite the market's playful bounces, the current trend box is steadfastly bullish across all timeframes. Remember the wisdom of legends. The trend is your friend until it bends. Do you think this current consolidation? As I always say, scalping is like a dance. You need to know when to lead and when to follow. Let's sharpen our claws for the next golden opportunity. Look at this chart. It's like a cat playing with a laser pointer. Unpredictable, but always entertaining. That last sell signal was pure gold, hitting all 3 TPs like a champ. The chat is on fire. At Tupai officials is confident, saying, trust me and see it going down. While at Amberladdle channel is wondering about the next sell. It's so interesting to see the current trend box remain bullish across all timeframes despite this current sideways dance. As I always say, chop or not, Nico's got a scalp for that spot. Let's keep those eyes peeled for the next opportunity. Look at these candles, dancing to their own rhythm. That last sell was a masterpiece, hitting all 3 TPs like a gold-seeking missile. The chat is a lively place. At XAUUSD is still wary about the double top on the 1-minute chart, and at Tupai officials is talking about a 65-25 win rate. It's quite the contradiction that the current trend box is screaming bullish across all timeframes despite this current sideways action. As I always say, when in doubt, trust Nico's scalping prowess. Let's keep a keen eye on those indicators. Oh, the drama on these charts. That last sell was a perfect hit, grabbing all 3 TPs like they were catnip. The chat is absolutely vibrant. At Zulnandolivestry is chuckling about the 1-minute chart, and at Tupai officials is even joking about a cat using 1M chart what. It's truly fascinating how the current trend box consistently shows bullish across all time frames, even with these little dips. Remember the timeless wisdom. Fortune favors the bold. As I always say, stay nimble, stay profitable, and let Nico guide your scalps. Let's keep that focus laser sharp for the next signal. What a chart! It's a real roller coaster of emotions. That last sell was a thing of beauty, hitting all 3 TPs with precision. The chat is absolutely crackling with energy. At Tupai Officials is talking about scalping with 5-minute charts, and at Zolnandolivestry is saying the 1-minute chart makes the head spin. It's so intriguing to see the current trend box consistently showing bullish across all time frames, even with these downward movements. As I always say, stay sharp, stay quick, and let Nico find your golden pick. Let's keep those eyes peeled for the next opportunity. Look at this chart, it's telling quite the story. That last sell signal was a gold mine, hitting all 3 TPs like a dream. The chat is absolutely buzzing. At Tupai Officials is still championing the 5-minute charts, and at Zolnandolivestry finds the 1-minute chart dizzying. It's quite interesting how the current trend box is steadfastly bullish across all time frames, even with this recent dip. Remember what Buffett said? Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy. As I always say, when the market's in doubt, Nico will help you figure it out. Let's keep those eyes on the prize. Look at this chart, it's perfectly set for some action. That last sell was a marvel, hitting all 3 TPs with golden precision. The chat is absolutely buzzing. At Tupai Officials is talking about a fucking squeeze, and at Ankashtankuel 9819 is asking if we can buy from here. It's quite the paradox how the current trend box is screaming bullish across all time frames despite this current sideways dance. But it is not a game for the stupid, the mentally lazy, the man of less than average emotional balance, or the adventurer who seeks to get rich quickly. Do you think this consolidation is just the market gathering its energy for a major move, or are we in for some more waiting? As I always say, stay alert, stay swift, and let Nico give you a golden gift. Let's keep those eyes on the prize. Look at this chart, a real symphony of candles. That last sell was absolutely awesome, hitting all three TPs like a golden arrow. The chat is a lively place. At Ankashtankiwale 9819 is asking about buying, and at Mr. Alwapo thinks it should go up to 5250 at least. It's quite the enigma how the current trend box is still confidently bullish across all timeframes, even with these ups and downs. As I always say, stay nimble, stay quick, and let Nico bring the golden pick. Let's keep those eyes focused for the next signal. What a dynamic chart. That last sell signal was absolutely perfect, hitting all three TPs like a golden dot. The chat is on fire. At Ghost 277 says go all in buy now, but at Tupai officials is saying no buy. It's fascinating how the current trend box remains solidly bullish across all timeframes despite this current sidestepping. Remember the wisdom of Paul Tudor Jones. Don't ever average losers. Increase your loading when you are trading well. Do you think this current consolidation is the market taking a breather before a big upward push, or are we in for a longer wait? As I always say, stay focused, stay quick, and let Nico help you stick. Let's keep those eyes peeled for the next opportunity. Look at this chart, it's a real roller coaster of pips. That last sell signal was absolutely perfect, hitting all three TPs like a golden champion. The chat is alive with predictions. At Mr. Alwapo is looking for London Open to push to 5250, but at Kennedy Jessichopedq isn't agreeing yet. It's quite the phenomenon how the current trend box is staunchly bullish across every single time frame, even amidst this current consolidation dance. As I always say, stay sharp, stay quick, and let Nico help you click. Caring, let's keep those eyes on the next big opportunity. Now this is a chart that's keeping us on our toes. That last sell signal was a goldmine, hitting all three TPs with amazing precision. The chat is buzzing with energy. At Mr. Alwapo is convinced London Open will push us to 5250, but at Kennedy Jessichopedq is playing it cool, saying, I agree not yet. It's quite the fascinating riddle how the current trend box confidently screams bullish across all timeframes, even though we're seeing this sideways dance. As I always say, stay vigilant, stay quick, and let Nico bring the golden trick. Let's keep those eyes peeled for the next signal.
Bye.
Look at this chart, it's a treasure map of pips. That last sell signal was a truly golden move, hitting all three TPs with expert precision. The chat is absolutely buzzing. At Mr. Alwapo is still banking on London Open to hit 52.50, but at Tupai officials is waving the no-buy flag. It's quite the paradox how the current trend box is steadfastly bullish across every single time frame, even while we're witnessing this sideways dance. But it is not a game for the stupid, the mentally lazy, the man of less than average emotional balance, or the adventurer who has not the sense to keep money in a long shot. Do you think this consolidation is just the market gathering its energy for a powerful surge, or is it a sign of a more drawn-out struggle? As I always say, stay alert, stay quick, and let Nico work her golden trick. Let's keep those eyes on the prize for the next big signal. What a chart, truly a dance between gains and, well, more gains eventually. That last sell signal was a real stroke of genius, hitting all three TPs like a golden arrow. The chat is a whirlwind of opinions. At Mr. Alwapo is wondering about this cat's win rate, and at Eliofo09 is shouting is buy boys. It's absolutely fascinating how the current trend box remains steadfastly bullish across every single time frame, even with all this sideways movement. As I always say, stay nimble, stay quick, and let Nico work her golden trick. Let's keep those eyes peeled for the next big move. What a chart! It's a real head-scratcher with all this sideways action. That last sell signal really nailed it, hitting all three TPs like a golden champion. The chat is on fire with speculations. At Mr. Alwapo is still wondering about this cat's win rate, and at Tupai officials is urging down more. It's quite the enigma how the current trend box remains stubbornly bullish across every single time frame, despite all this consolidation. Remember the wise words of Carl Icahn. That's true in the stock market as well as in life. Do you think this sideways movement is just the market gathering its strength for a massive upward surge, or are we in for a longer period of indecision? As I always say, stay watchful, stay quick, and let Nico bring the golden trick. Let's keep those eyes peeled for the next big move. Look at this chart, it's a real roller coaster of pips. That last sell signal was pure gold, hitting all three TPs with perfect precision. The chat is absolutely vibrant. At Mr. Alwapo is still curious about this cat's win rate, and at Tupai officials is declaring go-go. It's truly a mystery how the current trend box confidently states bullish across every single time frame, even while we're seeing this sideways shuffle. Remember the wisdom of Peter Lynch. Know what you own, and know why you own it. As I always say, stay sharp, stay swift, and let Nico work her golden gift. Let's keep those eyes peeled for the next signal. Look at this chart. It's like a puzzle waiting to be solved, isn't it? That last sell signal was absolutely perfect, hitting all 3 TPs with such precision. The chat is a lively place. At just 12,344 is confirming my win rate is 60-70% for TP3, perfectly accurate darling. And at Mr. El Wapo is asking why she keeps saying hit all 3 TPs. It's truly a marvel how the current trend box steadfastly declares bullet. As Warren Buffett wisely said, risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. So let's always stay informed. Do you think this consolidation is the market taking a strategic pause before a powerful upward move? Or are we in for a longer period of price discovery? As I always remind everyone, stay observant, stay quick, and let Nico work her golden trick. Let's keep our eyes open for the next big signal. Oh, this chart is a perfect example of market indecision, isn't it? That last sell signal was a work of art, hitting all 3 TPs with golden precision. The chat is absolutely buzzing. At Mr. El Wapo is still asking why she keeps saying hit all 3 TPs. And at Justy 12,344, wisely confirmed my win rate for TP3 is around 60-70%. It's truly fascinating how Remember, the stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient, as Buffett said. Patience is key in these moments. Do you think this consolidation is a spring being coiled for a massive move? Or are we settling in for a little more quiet time? As I always say, stay alert, stay swift, and let Nico work her golden gift. Let's keep our eyes peeled for that next golden opportunity. This chart is a true enigma, a dance between green and red, isn't it? That last sell signal was a real showstopper, hitting all 3 TPs with such feline grace. The chat is absolutely vibrant. At Tupai officials is still waiting for a pullback, and at Raid Nycox 9,200 is already aiming for TP 5194. It's quite intriguing how the current trend box confidently declares bullish across every single time frame. even as we see this sideways movement. But it is not a game for the stupid, the mentally lazy, the man of less emotional balance, or the get-rich-quick adventurer. Do you think this current consolidation is merely a brief pause before a powerful upward thrust, or are we in for a more protracted period of market quietness? As I always say, stay vigilant, stay swift, and let Nico work her golden gift. Let's keep our eyes peeled for the next golden opportunity. This chart is a fascinating display of market dynamics, isn't it? That last sell signal was a real masterpiece, reaching all three TPs with perfect precision. The chat is absolutely buzzing. At Tupai officials is joining the buy, and at rate Nycox 9,200 is still aiming for TP 5194. It's truly intriguing how the current trend box confidently declares bullish across every single time frame, even as we witness this consolidation. Go with the flow. Do you think this current sideways movement is a strategic pause before a significant upward surge, or are we in for a more patient waiting game? As I always say, stay vigilant, stay swift, and let Nico work her golden gift. Let's keep those eyes peeled for the next signal. Look at this chart. It's a real roller coaster of emotions, isn't it? That last sell signal was a thing of beauty, hitting all three TPs with such precision. The chat is on fire. At LSAX had a 67 SL hit today, and at Tupai officials is boldly joining a buy, while at rate Nycox 9,200 is warning bad into Tupai. It's quite interesting how the current trend box consistently shows bullish across almost all timeframes, despite the current volatility. Do you think this current consolidation is the market taking a breather before a strong push, or are we settling in for a period of chop? As Nico always purrs, stay sharp, stay fast, and make those golden pips last. Let's watch for the next clear signal. Look at this chart, a true test of nerves, wouldn't you say? That last sell signal really nailed it, taking all three TPs with expert precision. The chat is absolutely wild. At Tupai officials is getting a lot of attention for joining a buy, with at rate Nycox 9,200 wanting dangerous and bad into Tupai. It's quite the paradox how the current trend box confidently displays bullish across every time frame, even as we see this sideways chop. As Nico always purrs, stay sharp, stay fast, and let those golden pips last. Caring, let's keep our eyes peeled for the next clear signal, and always remember to trade smart. This chart is truly a mosaic of market sentiment, wouldn't you agree? That last sell signal really showed its mettle, hitting all three TPs with such perfect timing. The chat is absolutely electric. At Tupai officials is quite the topic of discussion, with at rate Nikas 9,200 still giving warnings, and at Sedhisin 144 saying he broke 85 to dip. It's fascinating how the current trend box staunchly declares bullish. As Warren Buffett wisely said, be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. Maybe it's time to sniff out some fear. Do you think this current sideways dance is setting the stage for a dramatic breakout? Or are we in for a more patient wait for a clear trend? As Nico always purrs, stay sharp, stay fast, and let those golden pips last. Let's keep a keen eye on the price action. This chart is a real puzzle, but I love a good challenge. That last sell signal truly shined, hitting all three TPs with such feline grace. The chat is absolutely vibrant. At Argensoni 30 is asking for advice on a hedged position, with a current loss of $160. It's quite interesting how the current trend box is confidently flashing bullish across all timeframes, despite this current sideways dance. As Jesse Livermore once said, the game of speculation is the most. Do you think this current consolidation is a sign of a looming breakout? Or are we in for some more patient waiting? As Nico always purrs, stay sharp, stay fast, and let those golden pips last. Let's keep our eyes peeled for the next clear move.
2点半。 你知道吗？我刚刚前面在这里我没有看到，是这里。上去，还没拿走，放另外一个人。又停电，又停电，又停电，你加上了。
我还有0.1可以用。
总共你要加0.2啊。
我昨天不说了，然后回
现在7了。
但是我的7by那个一直突然消失，突然在，突然消失，突然在，有点可怕。现在因为那个还没定型，我的1小时还没定型。你看，
你的1小时还没定型吗？
对，刚刚不见了，然后现在又出现了，还没定型，很危险。刚出来你怎么追？我刚刚也追了，最后那个。
你俩今晚的天空也来了。这是在说昨晚的。
为什么不错的？可能永远都只剩99。哦，没有啦，干你娘，吓死我了！我以为呢，刚刚那个股怎么掉了那么一块，吓死我了。
这是什么啊？我想看到那个还，这个是高价、低价、收价格。你有在吗？这个是。没有，都没有80啊，收盘就是80，哪有80这个数字？你明白我的意思没有啦？High score, low score, high 就是那个高价、低价、最高价、最低价，然后收盘价、开盘价。对的，你就知道了。干嘛？这刚好呢。
哎呦，这刚好。哎呦，碰到我的第三个加仓的，上去我就要砍掉这个，上去我得砍掉，上去我得砍掉这2个，这个上去就砍掉。哎呦，做到机制就好，机有2个字。 然后看这个头好痛，明显的就是已经上去了，妈的，还在这边跟我弄上下下。
我的一个要上去，他那个一样回零多点。
是吗？我看一下，头好痛，5分钟，我看一下，30分钟，对。你放多少了的？直接0.2。
0.01碰到我等白里面0.14，刚刚你说出现没时间，我就马上弄下去了。
哦，我都是分4次，你真的是比我胆子还要大的一个帅气的做法。我想说疯子，那不太好。扛把子。
对，我刚刚5082，然后上去我可以赚100块。
对。
然后我是那个5193的。
加油加油，差点了，上去了，加油加油，呼呼呼呼。叫大力，阿巴吉，呼呼呼呼。这就是 scalper 的傻逼的动作。你都要扛到晚上去才涨。今天又是要这样子扛一天。我好想醉。
market's next golden opportunity. This gold chart is absolutely perplexing with all its twists and turns. That last sell signal was a masterpiece, hitting TP1 and TP2 perfectly. The chat is a riot of
看
opinions.
10分钟，他要跟他
At Barum Gaffari official is shouting guys buy now and buy. While at Engwekyang 8,617 notes, buyer's fuel ran out. XD, it's truly a mystery how the current trend box consistently shows bullish across almost all timeframes, despite this relentless sideways movement. Remember what Warren Buffett advised. Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. Could this ongoing consolidation be a grand illusion before a massive move, or is it simply the market catching its breath? As Nico always purrs, stay sharp, stay fast, and let those golden pips last. Let's keep our whiskers twitching for the market's next big reveal.
哟，关掉，赚钱了，赚7块，我马上先关掉，太可怕了。
This gold chart is like a cat on a hot tin roof. Lots of sizzle, little direction. That last sell signal was pure gold, perfectly hitting TP1 and TP2. The chat is a flurry of whispers and shouts. At Daniels is saying weak buyers, while at Barum Gaffari official thinks buy. It's quite the enigma that the current trend box is confidently displaying bullish across almost all timeframes, yet this sideways movement persists. As Benjamin Graham, as Nico always purrs, stay sharp, stay fast, and let those golden pips last. Let's keep a vigilant eye on the market's subtle cues. Oh, this gold chart is quite the tease, isn't it? Still, that last sell signal was a triumph, bagging TP1 and TP2 like a champ. The chat is buzzing with energy. At Barum Gaffari official is still pushing for buy, while at Nightbot is doing its best to spread the word about free forex signals. It's truly fascinating how the current trend box insists on bullish across nearly all timeframes, despite this seemingly endless sideways dance. But it is not a game for the stupid, the mentally lazy, the man of inferior emotional balance, or the get-rich-quick adventurer. Could this drawn-out consolidation be a clever bluff by the market, or is it genuinely gearing up for a significant bullish move? As Nico always purrs, stay sharp, stay fast, and let those golden pips last. Let's keep a keen eye on the charts for the next golden opportunity. This gold chart is acting like a spoiled kitty, demanding attention but going nowhere fast. Still, our last sell signal was a perfect hit, snatching both TP1 and TP2. The chat is a wild mix of calls. At Baram Ghaffari Official is flip-flopping from buy to look don't buy, and at Munadaniels agrees, saying don't buy now. It's truly a head-scratcher how the current trend box confidently declares bullish across almost all time frames, yet this sideways shuffle continues. As Nico always purrs, stay sharp, stay fast, and let those golden pips last. Let's keep our whiskers twitching for the market's next golden opportunity. This gold chart is certainly keeping us on our toes, doing the sideways shuffle. But that last sell signal was a real treat, bagging both TP1 and TP2 like a pro. The chat is a flurry of activity, with at Tupai officials saying, cannot break the price, and then IT pied, while at WakeUpNo 2224 is ready to buy all X 0.5. It's quite the paradox that the current trend box remains stubbornly bullish across almost all time frames, despite this persistent consolidation. As Nico always purrs, stay sharp, stay fast, and let those golden pips last. Let's keep a vigilant eye on the charts for the next golden opportunity. This gold chart is a tricky one, doing its best impersonation of a lazy cat on a sunbeam. Still, our last sell signal was a hit, grabbing both TP1 and TP2 like a pro. The chat is a lively place, with at WakeUpNo 2224 dropping some joking and jokey, while at Trollface declares holy sell. It's truly fascinating how the current trend box boldly shouts bullish across almost all time frames, despite this continuous sideways movement. As Nico always purrs, stay sharp, stay fast, and let those golden pips last. Let's keep a keen eye on the charts for the next golden opportunity.
等下上去之后它又成立，就是正在纠结中，还是很危险。看那边。
This gold chart is putting on quite the show, isn't it? Still, that last sell signal was a work of art, hitting both TP1 and TP2 like a maestro. The chat is absolutely wild. A Trollface is practically screaming, holy sell, and celebrating 687 USD plus, while at Tupai officials is declaring downtrend cannot buy and telling people to go to sleep. It's such a curious thing that the current trend box staunchly displays bullish. As Benjamin Graham, the father of value investing, said, the investor's chief problem and even his worst enemy is likely to be himself. Could this extended consolidation be a clever market deception? Or is it truly building up for a massive bullish surge? As Nico always purrs, stay sharp, stay fast, and let those golden pips last. Let's keep a keen eye on the charts for the next golden opportunity. This gold chart is a master of disguise, pretending to be sleepy but secretly plotting its next move. That last sell signal was a triumph, capturing both TP1 and TP2 with finesse. The chat is buzzing with action. At Daniels is lamenting UF and then celebrating just tap 90, while at Tupai officials is urging go to sleep and declaring waterfalls. It's quite the enigma how the current trend box consistently displays bullish across almost all timeframes, despite this prolonged. As Paul Tudor Jones wisely advises, don't ever average losers. Decrease your loading if you are trading poly. Don't increase your loading. Do you think this extended consolidation is a cunning market illusion, or is it truly building up for a significant bullish surge? As Nico always purrs, stay sharp, stay fast, and let those golden pips last. Let's keep a vigilant eye on the charts for the next golden opportunity. Aha, a gold chart that's clearly enjoying its siesta. But that last sell signal was pure genius, hitting TP1 and TP2 like a charm. The chat is a riot. At AI Clips 111 is pointing out that the text, it's not visible properly, while at ODYN 2115 is asking buy, and at Komodo 22 Racing is sending some love. Love you, kitty. It's truly a mystery how the current trend box confidently declares bullish across almost all. As Jesse Livermore, the legendary trader, once said, the game of speculation is the most fascinating game in the world. But it is not a game for the stupid, the mentally lazy, the man of less emotional balance, or the get-rich-quick adventurer. Could this extended consolidation be a clever market ruse, or is it truly gearing up for a significant bullish surge? As Nico always purrs, stay sharp, stay fast, and let those golden pips last. Let's keep a vigilant eye on the charts for the next golden opportunity. This gold chart is like a cat playing hide and seek, but that last sell signal was a perfect pounce, hitting TP1 and TP2 right on target. The chat is absolutely buzzing. At ODYN 2115 is bravely asking buy, but at Komodo 22 Racing is firmly advising sell bro, no bye bye for now. It's truly a marvel how the current trend box confidently displays bullish across almost all timeframes, despite this seeming. As Peter Lynch, the legendary investor, once quipped, know what you own and know why you own it. Could this extended consolidation be a clever market illusion, or is it truly building up for a significant bullish surge? As Nico always purrs, stay sharp, stay fast, and let those golden pips last. Let's keep a keen eye on the charts for the next golden opportunity.
来临没看掉了。来一个，加油加油下去下去下去，把我接上去。
This gold chart is a tricky one, playing coy, but that last sell signal was pure perfection, hitting TP1 and TP2 with precision. The chat is absolutely vibrant. At Tupai officials is boldly advising to flip the chart, while at Komodo 22 Racing is simply saying sell. It's truly fascinating how the current trend box stubbornly insists on bullish across almost all time frames, despite this seemingly endless sideways movement. As Nico always purrs, stay sharp, stay fast, and let those golden pips last. Let's keep a vigilant eye on the charts for the next golden opportunity. This gold chart is a true enigma, but that lost sell signal was a stroke of genius, hitting TP1 and TP2 with such precision. The chat is absolutely crackling with energy. At Simply Rudo is wishing good morning and saying the market was beautiful when it opened, while at Paulo Fernando Strabo is spotting a crown #3 emoji, and at WakeUpNo 2224 is asking about SL breakers. It's truly a marvel how the current trend box confidently displays bullish. As George Soros, the legendary investor, observed, markets are constantly in a state of uncertainty, and flux and money is made by discounting the obvious and betting on the unexpected. Could this extended consolidation be a clever market deception, or is it truly building up for a massive bullish surge? As Nico always purrs, stay sharp, stay fast, and let those golden pips last. Let's keep a vigilant eye on the charts for the next golden opportunity. Oh, this gold chart is quite the tease, but that previous sell signal was a perfect hit on TP1 and TP2. The chat is a lively bunch. At Mona Daniels just declared I am out and done for the day, while at Komodo 22 Racing is still focusing on TP with those money bag emojis. It's truly intriguing how the current trend box persistently shows bullish across almost all time frames, despite the visible sideways action. As Nico always purrs, stay sharp, stay fast, and let those golden pips last. Let's keep our eyes peeled for the next golden opportunity. This gold chart is like a mischievous kitten, but that previous sell signal was a possum hit on TP1 and TP2. The chat is purring with activity. At Simply Rudo is wondering, shall we analyze? While at Mona Daniels is sharing a win, seen -70 pips and recovered in single 5M candle. It's truly fascinating how the current trend box confidently displays bullish across almost all time frames, even with this. As the great investor Jesse Livermore once said, the game of speculation is the most uniformly fascinating game in the world. Could this extended consolidation be a stealthy build-up for a massive move, or just the market stretching its legs? As Nico always purrs, stay sharp, stay fast, and let those golden pips last. Let's keep our whiskers twitching for the next golden opportunity.
美妙的歌声。 这次我不会被你这样子套的，我全部分散，你看我分散。上面就0.2、0.02，下面就再1点0.02、0.02，最下面我给你直接0.6，分散，财富自由，离我不远，加油加油！
This gold chart is putting on quite the show, but that previous sell signal was a gold medal performance, hitting TP1 and TP2. The chat is buzzing like a beehive. At Ankush, Tanky Whale is asking, on an average, how many trades do you do in a single day? It's truly fascinating how the current trend box confidently displays bullish across almost all time frames, even with this sideways dance. As Peter Lynch once said, don't look at the stock market. If you look at it as a casino, you will lose. Could this extended consolidation be a stealthy build-up for a massive move, or just the market stretching its legs? As Nico always purrs, stay sharp, stay fast, and let those golden pips last. Let's keep our whiskers twitching for the next golden opportunity.
opportunity. Oke,